Okay, so here's a short tour then of the notebook that we put together. You can see along the top here we have the 7 principal units of the syllabus. I just want to take a look at one really, just to show you the basic layout, which is going to be typical of all the others. We're going to look at Unit 7, Nuclear Physics. And you can see that the very first page is the syllabus content. So you can see it's Unit 7, and you can see that actually the learning points, there's 20 of them in this particular unit, quite a big unit, this one, 7.1 to 7.20. Now, there's no way you'd want to revise that all in one go. It's far too much. So what we've done is that we've made suggestions as to what you should do in each kind of revision session. So, for example, these first 2 points here, 7.1 and 2, are really covered here in this section called atomic structure. And you can see it's kind of split off by these kind of blank pages here. And within one particular section, we start off with the notes, the basic factual information you need to know. You see the 2 syllabus points here, just repeated. And the notes that we've given you are, active notes. You need to actually write something in them. We think this is a much more effective way to learn than just reading, a revision guide or something. But of course, the problem with filling blanks in is that you're never quite sure whether you've got the blanks correct. So underneath blank notes are, you'll see there's a completed set of these notes, which I've done, or one of your physics speakers will have done, and then you can compare your answers with the correct ones and make sure that you're getting them right. You can even, rub out your answers and try again later as a way of revising. There's then, just moving down this section here, we then have some interactive videos. Other little videos were, useful videos on YouTube and so on, which we'll put in a little folder when appropriate. So with these first few pages really is the information. And then we come on to ways of testing yourself. Do you know it? We try and use different formats here, things like Quizlet and Kahoot tests, which are, a little bit of fun, and will hopefully make testing yourself slightly more interesting than just, covering the answer up with your hand or something. But then once you've had a little go at these bottom 2 tests here are the most important in a way, and we've flagged up with a sort of double question mark motif here, exam questions. So these are exam style questions. In this particular case, there's about 5 of them or so, not too many. You can have a go at doing these, and then if you just swipe across, you've got the mark schemes here. So you can have a go and then mark yourself. And then right at the end, we have the Google Forms quiz. Now you'll see that these are indicated by a sort of double hashtag sign. And there's a link here. If you go onto that, these are self-marking kind of multiple choice tests, which will also give you feedback if you get any of the answers wrong. And the basic idea is that, you can keep doing these tests over and over again until, you're getting 100% really. That's the way to actually go about it. So if I keep on going down here, I can see that the next section that we've demarcated is ionizing radiation. And again, you'll see various notes here, decay processes, we've got some interactive videos. And then right at the bottom again, we've got this double header, okay, it's nuclear decay equation questions. And there's the mark scheme there. And then again, we've got the Google Forms self-marking multiple choice test at the bottom, the revision test. Do you know your stuff? A section on half-life, a section on uses and dangers. And by the time you've completed this, you've completed the whole of that Unit 7. There's then some summaries here right down at the bottom, crash course revision notes, a few exam tips on questions, some model answers and so on. And then right at the bottom, the very end, there's an opportunity for you to fill a final Google form in. But this one is basically just reiterates the key learning points from the unit, and it's basically just asking you to ask yourself, can I do everything within this section? And this is quite a nice way to finish off, because you can, if there's anything that you don't understand, you can flag it up to your beak, who will then come along and help you. A couple of other little things I'll just point out to you. All past papers here with mark schemes, papers 1 and papers 2 for reference, and extra questions will appear in this tag, this tab once as we progress through the Easter holidays. So that's it for now. I hope you find this very useful, and good luck with your revision.